Goddesses, what can you add to this message? Hello, hello. I'm Sarai, and I'm so excited to share this message with you today. If you are seeing this, you are meant to be here. This was by far the most clear reading I've ever done. Every card was in perfect alignment with each other, that there was no mistaking what our guides had to say to us. One or all messages may resonate with you. You can let me know in the comments down below towards the end of this video. But yeah, let's get into these 3 powerful messages that our guides have for us for this new moon in Aquarius. First message for the new moon in Aquarius that came through from our guides is to release ourselves from self-limiting beliefs. Self-limiting beliefs come from insecurities that lie dormant in our spirits. Thoughts of worthlessness, self-doubt, imposter syndrome. When those emotionally loaded thoughts go unaddressed, they can manifest in our realities. If you watched my energy reading that I did for the entire year, you'll remember that Pluto is in Aquarius, which is encouraging us to release outdated beliefs. Well, for this new moon in Aquarius, the emphasis is on shifting from a self-limiting mindset to a mindset that recognizes you are more than capable. Let me just show you how perfectly these tarot and oracle cards came out, and as always, the decks that I use will be in the description box below. To start, the Page of Wands card coming out in reverse is indicating the energy of feeling trapped. Like, the harder you try with something, the more you try to prove yourself with something, different obstacles or mistakes keep popping up that cause you to come up short. Also, this 7 of Wands card coming out upright is telling us that we might be overly defensive right now. If you watched the energy reading I did for the month of February, you'll know that the placement of the planets this month is causing us to naturally be more reactive to things. So when you combine the energy of us feeling trapped, like we can't see our way out of a funk, whether it's your career, finances, relationships, friendships, family, whatever it may be, with the fact that because of the planets we're already more slightly on edge, we start to blame external factors for some of our problems, when in reality, our perspectives are partly to blame. The Justice card is bringing us clarity and asking that we start to see things more clearly. We're being reminded that everything we think, say, and do has a consequence, both good and bad, as life is all about justice. So tell yourself, I choose to see the truth. This Goddess card coming out in reverse is asking that we stop being in denial about certain things we've put on the back burner. We have to look at the whole uncomfortable truth, participate in fierce self-love, and commit ourselves to growth. This card says heal the motherline, but the energy is of healing the coping mechanisms you've developed in order to survive, because they have shaped how you process your emotions. The 8 of Swords coming out in reverse along with this beautiful Goddess card encourages radical self-acceptance. And by radical self-acceptance, I don't mean give yourself excuses in order to not do the uncomfortable work it takes to evolve. I mean summon the strength it takes to love yourself in the midst of all of your growing pains. Give yourself grace as you are still learning and healing. Counteract those self-limiting beliefs by showing yourself gratitude and compassion for how far you have come in this very trying journey. This is the key to your salvation. This Goddess card of salvation came out in reverse, letting me know that the collective may have been waiting for someone to come pull us out of this funk that we talked about earlier on in this video. That we put so much blame on external factors, we ended up victimizing ourselves and gave our power away to things that we can't control. Empower yourself by pouring your energy into things you can control, as in your thoughts, Tell yourself, I can improve, I can change my situation, I do believe that I deserve more. Your spirit guides are willing and ready to set plans in motion for you. They are just waiting on you to believe that you are meant to experience more from life. You do not have to suffer in this life. Claim that. Some journaling prompts to help you heal from self-limiting beliefs. How is what is happening externally a mirror to my internal beliefs? How is believing this or acting this way keeping me safe? How are these beliefs hurting me? I am sending you love and positivity as you have these uncomfortable conversations with yourself. The second message I interpreted from our spirit guides for this new moon in Aquarius is to heal our perspective of productivity. This was personally a hard pill for me to swallow, but I know there is so much joy on the other side of facing this head on. I'm not gonna lie, there are a lot of external factors in our realities right now that we have no control over whatsoever, and it is causing some sort of chaos in our world. But I believe that this is the universe's way to see how willing we are to maintain intentional balance in our lives. Instead of counteracting the chaos with peace, restoration, stillness, some of us have been using busy work to distract us from the inner work that's been trying to get our attention. Or maybe some of us have an unhealthy relationship with productivity and we lack the self-discipline it takes to simply rest. Or maybe even some of us are working so hard to rush God's timing, or working hard in hopes that the harder we work, the more God's plan will make sense. That's a lot right there. We are being asked to get to the root of what productivity means to us, if it is a healthy and authentic relationship, or if there are any ideals we need to heal that seem a little self-destructive. The Knight of Pentacles coming out in reverse is warning us that our work-life balance is very unequal, which is why this angel card of clear, cancel, and release came out as well. We're probably working so hard that we're neglecting our other needs, or we're working at something that we've outgrown and it's unfulfilling to us, or even life's external factors are overwhelming us and it's making us less productive at the things we're working towards. Either way, your spiritual team is sending you signs and reminders and synchronicities to get your attention, to make you stop and think about how all of your energy is being used, if it's being used efficiently, if there are things you're neglecting. They want you to reprioritize the things in your life. The Ten of Wands wants to remind us that while everything in life does require some work, if we don't have work-life balance, we will run ourselves into the ground, which is why this Goddess of Time card also came out. She came out in reverse to ask us to assess how we are using our time. You don't put out your best work or perform to the best of your capabilities when you're neglecting other areas of your being. Temperance, the card of balance, came out with the Seven of Pentacles, urging us to be patient and to remember that everything is working in divine timing, and that sometimes it's more efficient for us to use our hours in the day by saving space for rest. This Goddess card came out to remind you that you have the right to your joy. And this card of humor coming out in reverse is letting us know that we may have been taking ourselves a little bit too seriously, and it would benefit and uplift our spirits if we could make some time just to exist in a very carefree and relaxed manner. This ancestor card of nobility is asking you to celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless, as in success is your birthright. You don't have to overwork yourself or overextend yourself to meet these goals. These last two cards are reminding us of grounded action. At the moment, yes, we're very motivated and driven to accomplish certain things in life, but we want to avoid busy work at the sake of productivity. A tip that I just got from my therapist today, which I could literally make a whole separate video about how much she's changed my life and helped me improve certain aspects of myself rapidly, like within a few months, she's amazing, and I can't recommend her enough. And I'm not getting any incentive to say this. I just believe that everyone should be getting the level of care that I'm getting for my own mental health. So if you're in the market for a good therapist, email me. I'll put you on. She's amazing. But anyways, I just learned from her to help me put things into perspective and help me visualize where all of my energy is going to create a wheel of balance, like a circle, a wheel of balance. And within that wheel, you want to have 24 segments to represent 24 hours in the day. And it'll help you realize, okay, this is where life is a little bit unbalanced for me. She told me to chunk out at the very minimum 6 hours for sleep. We're human beings, we're not robots. As much as I want to get done in a day, I should be prioritizing my sleep more. I say this at 10:40 p.m. as I'm filming this, but I'll show you my wheel just to give you an example. Things are a little bit unbalanced right now because there are things that's literally impeding on my sleep hours. As if I wasn't struggling before. But I hope you, like, when you create a wheel like this, it'll help put things into perspective. Like, oh, this is where my energy is going. This is why I feel like things are a little out of whack. Chaos is taking my energy and I'm reacting to things more because I'm irritable, because I can't sleep, all of that. Try the wheel out. I hope it goes well for you, like putting things into perspective, especially if you're a visual learner. And ask yourself, what does productivity mean to me and what am I sacrificing for it? Remember to be gentle with yourself as you are being intentionally introspective. It will be uncomfortable at some moments and maybe test your resolve for growth and self-improvement, but it is so worth it to give yourself that little shake, like, hey, things can be better. Things will be better. I will be better. Be gentle with yourself. The last beautifully profound message that the collective received from our guides for this new moon in Aquarius is to empower ourselves to create a new life. It can be really easy when it feels like life is already kicking you while you're down and you're trying your hardest to adapt to all these change of plans that you have to accept the bare minimum from life. But your team is reminding you that you deserve more out of life and you can create a life where you are thriving effortlessly. They want you to remember that you are the author to your own story, and now is the time to take creative accountability over your life. You have the power to change what isn't working for you anymore. Like I said earlier in this video, you are your own salvation. The angel cards of manifestation, holy love, and ease and grace all came out to show us the energy that this new moon is coming with, and to remind us that we all have access to this beautifully powerful energy of manifestation. New moons are the perfect time to manifest, and you're being called to take advantage of this energy that is freely flowing to you. This goddess card representing the energy of home came out in reverse, letting us know that collectively we've started to allow little bits of those external factors, those everyday little chaos, mundane experiences creep into our home, which is supposed to be a sanctuary, a relief from the outside world. So if you are looking for tips to make your home more spiritually grounded, I created a video exactly for that and I will link it down below. But they're reminding us that you have the power to bring that ease and grace into your home when you manifest more intentionality, more groundedness, more peace. You have the power to improve your living situation. When you invite that ease and grace into your internal world, it will then begin to reflect outwardly. It starts within, reflects outward. I feel like I've said that before, but it's valid. It's a true statement. It will change your entire being once you control your thoughts, you control your body, you control the energy that you're releasing out into the world. Then you will see how things start to manifest physically, viscerally, visibly for you. We may have forgotten here recently of our own power, and this ancestor card of self-reliance is reminding us that we have the ability to improve all situations in our lives. This old soul card says to walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power beyond this world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. This goddess card is telling you that your life is a canvas and you are the artist. Harness the energy of manifestation and take creative accountability over the direction of your life, which is why this goddess card of potential came out, reminding us that we are the only ones that can see the full potential of our lives. We can control how we want it to play out. So after some really thorough self-reflection, set some intentions for the manifesting energy of this new moon. I will have a meditation uploaded soon to help guide you to claiming your heart's desires. But for now, some journaling prompts. If you had all the resources in the world, what would be improved about the quality of your life? How can I become more aware of the abundance in my life? What can I do to create more space for my desires in my life? I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment if any of those messages resonated with you, and be on the lookout for my meditation video coming soon to help us manifest and really utilize the energy of this new moon. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Talk to you soon. Nine of Pentacles. No. Instead of, wow, this is a deja vu moment. Must be on the right path.